Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has an AL East matchup. It's Montreal and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton, and we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Alek Manoah. And he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low twos last year. So consistent, so dependable. Talk about a skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep them in the ball game, but really give them an opportunity to win a ball game, even if it's a low-scoring day for the offense. That's who he was last season. And if he's even close to that this year, I think they'll be really happy with his performance.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck to the warning track, makes the catch. And now Brett Bryant. Alek Manoah's turned into one of the better starters in the American League. Blue Jays drafted him out of West Virginia. He was the 11th overall pick in the 2019 draft.
Yeah, and just a year later, a big league all-star. So developed pretty quickly and a front-end rotation guy for the Toronto Blue Jays.
That one hit to right. And George makes the grab, and that's the third out. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here at the ballpark, and today's starting pitcher, Shane McClanahan. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when you league hitters, it's extremely impressive, and you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Next offering is fouled back. One-two now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three. And next for Toronto, Santiago Espinal. Ball to strike. The pitch. To the right side. Loud. The throw to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. Two gone. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gets him easily, ends the inning. We move to the second in Toronto. No score. Back here at Rogers Center, Jorge Soler up at the plate. Next pitch is popped up. Guerrero makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Now batting Wander Franco. Hitless in the first two games of the series. He's 0 for 8. One down, base is empty. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Into center. Kiermaier moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. Harold Ramirez at the dish. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Now fly ball to right center. Kiermaier moving under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the Toronto four-hole hitter, George Springer. And that one sliced foul. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to in the early part of this start, so I think the guys further down in this lineup might need to take notice, take some notes, share some information. Got to bring a better plan to the plate, or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt his pitcher, do something.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. That ends the inning, so we take a break. Down in order go the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. The 1-1. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing and thunder in that bat.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. Two now. Right side. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Manuel Margot. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Got him swinging. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's Matt Chapman. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. Chapman, the runner at first with 2 gone. And now the count is even. And foul ball.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Merrifield started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Fly ball down the line. Dives. What a play.
We take another look at that great catch. On this turf field, you really have to be sure because there is no forgiveness. He sacrificed. It's going to hurt, but it was totally worth it.
Welcome back. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
The 2-1. Now this is in the air down the line. Springer there makes the catch. They get the out on Arozarena. 1 away. Yandy Diaz now. Righty delivers. Down the line towards the corner. And George makes the grab. And there are 2 down. So digging in, Brett Bryant. At the belt and fires. And a big swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. Biggio ranging back. Bangs off the wall. Kiermaier hurries it back in. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Man at second. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one ripped. Kiermaier brings it in for the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back now in Toronto, ready to go, bottom 4. And now for the Jays, Santiago Espinal. In the air, right field. Arozarena moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So up next, Bo Bichette. The wind of the pitch. Fly ball down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wind to kick the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
And welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Wander Franco. That one lifted to left. Biggio makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Next is the designated hitter, Harold Ramirez. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Out towards right center field. Kiermaier makes the catch, inning over. Halfway through this one, still no. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th.
Everything came together for him. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
The 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Guerrero stands at second with no outs. Next offering is fouled back. Got it by him for the K. And here is Matt Chapman. And he's already singled in this game. He's under it. He hauls it in. 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Rogers Center, and now Francisco Mejia. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Bichette makes the grab, and there's one down. Manuel Margot up to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Here's a 1-1. And that one got a piece of him.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
And 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
On the ground to short, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. And that's 2. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Next offering is in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Whit Merrifield.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
That one misses in the dirt.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
And he deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow. Just could not.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. The other way. Arozarena settles under it and makes the catch. And that'll do it. Blue Jays held in check, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Now the number 2 hitter, Yandy Diaz. And the pitch. That to right. And it falls. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Brett Bryant will hit next.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Strike two.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. He'll touch them all. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's going to be Jorge Soler. The 1-1. Good eye right there.
2-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab, one down. Here's Wander Franco. One, two now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
And now the DH, Harold Ramirez. 3-1 is on the way. On a line, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Lau at the plate. Ramirez off of first with 2 away. Here's a high chopper. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back now in Toronto. Here's George Springer.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Back there. And that one is out of here.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Jason Adam takes over on the mound. He's been so good against lefties. And that one fouled off. 2-2 now. Stays alive. Runner at first with no outs here. Makes the catch, one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
1-2 here. Got him. Chapman is gone.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. The Jays get one back on this homer, and the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. New pitcher now for the Jays, Adam Simber. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Well, one-run game, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco. Simber is ready. Got him swinging. And now the center fielder, Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 1. One-two to Margot. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Chapman over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And he hits a ground ball right side to first, and the inning is over. And welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Soler pulls it in on the run. So up next for Toronto, Santiago Espinal. Next pitch is outside.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for the. Chad Green into the game. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Here's the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. The pitch. Ripped to right, base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here comes a 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Springer drifts towards it. Makes the catch. And there's one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder. It's back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Kicks and fires. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Swing and a ball popped up. Espinal makes the catch, and that'll do it. 2 left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bo Bichette out to short. Franco on to first, and Bichette is retired. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Save!
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground. And
runner on the go. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Lau sends it to first. Now only one out remaining. So it's their last chance in this one. And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Jalen Beeks.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan.
And a swing and a miss. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here. And you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.